Hey guys, Luke here. Welcome to a preview of 2018. Now, for the last 5 weeks, weather's been kicking my backside and I've not been able to get the filming done that I wanted to. It's left me with a bit of a backlog and a few products that I've as yet not introduced to you. So I thought, hey, let's revive the unboxing format, bring it back. Since there is so much, it would take a lifetime to unbox all this on camera. So I've unboxed most of it. I've left one thing in the box, so we'll do one unboxing at least. But I've got everything together that's going to be coming up very, very soon, hopefully, in 2018. So before we begin this episode, the first thing I wanted to mention, really make a dedication for this episode. It falls within, for me, the remit of an unboxing. This week I received in the post a Christmas card from a guy called Andy. A lot of you guys will know him as Miles Drive. He comments in the videos, everything that I put up there. And he's one of life's real good guys, and he is one of detailing's proper top blokes. I met him at Wax Stock, and everything that I do, and not just me, the detailing community would be richer and better if there were more people like him in it. And there are, I know, admitted, a lot of good people in the industry. But Andy, thank you for the Christmas card. It was very, very good of you to send that, and for the comments that were in there, we'll keep them between you and I, but I'm thankful and grateful for you taking the time to do that for me. So Merry Christmas to you and to yours. But let's begin. So first things first, I've had these just on the side. They turned up from Illuminate Car Care last month, actually, in November, so apologies for being a bit tardy on getting some pictures up. They are a full range, I believe it's a full range, 8 products of theirs, certainly enough to do a one manufacturer cleans. We've got a bit of everything here. Very nicely presented. I love the labels. A nice label for me can, really sort of set the tone for a brand. Matte finish, nicely presented, very crisply printed. It really sets you off on the right foot as to whether or not what's in here is someone just having a go or someone taking it seriously. And these labels for me, they are absolutely spot on. All the necessary bits and bobs on the back, all of the instructions and legal required. But yeah, they sent me, I've got ultimate polish of theirs. Let's have a whiff, not an unboxing for a while. Let's smell something. That smells like polish. So it's probably not the right one to start on. Let's try, we've got Tire Revival Gel. A particular strong scent on that one. Strawberry shampoo. That's got to have a good scent to it. There we are. Delightful thing. But yeah, lovely range of products, really well presented. These are 250ml size bottles. I think it's a fantastic size, really, to put out there. I've seen just as of late, not Illuminate Car Care, but a couple of brands pop up where they're only producing in 250ml, and the prices are, aptly priced, correctly priced, really, for the size. And then they're trying to make out the better value than everyone else, and it really grinds my gears, because it's like, if you're going to price your 250ml bottles and then claim it's a better value than your competitor at 500ml, then you're just cheating. But like I say, I digress. That's not Illuminate Car Care. But yeah, very much look forward to trying these, giving them a go. You've got your snow foam, shampoo, tire gel, polish, stinky iron remover. Again, no offense to them as their product, they all smell. Glass cleaner, all-purpose cleaner, and for the Michaels of the world, spray sealants as well. So yeah, a one manufacturer cleans is in order for these, and I'm going to try and do that before springtime. I'll try and do that as quickly as I possibly can. But that's first. First on unboxing is Illuminate Car Care. Next up, and this is from Monstershine. We've got a little bundle from them, utility tools. These are the bits that I love, and they don't get enough love, generally speaking. I understand from them they're going to bundle these, sell these as a bit of a package for those that are interested, so keep an eye on Monstershine's website for that. But what do we have? What have they sent? So first of all is a wheel mitt from them. Quite a clever setup with this. So double-sided, so you've got your microfiber side, and then on the back this textured section, and this is for giving your tyre walls a general scrub down whilst you're there. I'd imagine with how soft this is, it's not going to deal with, you know, 2,000 miles of road grime, things like that. But for certainly just giving everything a general scrub down, that should be more than competent enough. You've got your gaps in there for both, so it should be very comfortable in the hand. But yeah, we've got the wheel part first. Very unusual, odd looking bit of kit, but I'm hoping for great things. Next up is their spaghetti monster mitt. Flying spaghetti noodle monster. I couldn't help but think about that. For those that don't know, it's one of those jokey things that atheists tend to faff about with. It's your typical noodle mitt. This is priced just under a tenner. Speaking to Stephen from Monstershine, and my question to him is this. I said when he was talking to me about it, why is your noodle mitt a tenner when I can go down Halfords and pick one up for a couple of quid? I said, people are going to ask me, so I may as well ask you. Give me an outline on it. And he said, you know, I'm glad you've asked that question. And he sent me a picture of this side by side with that typical Halfords noodle mitt. And the answer is the size. Look at that. It's as big as my head. I could wear this. It's monumentally sized. It won't be to everyone's taste with the size, and for me it will be the biggest mitt that I've ever tried. So I'm excited to see, will it fit into my wash routine? Will it find its place? I'm more than willing to find out. But yeah, certainly a massive, massive monster of a thing. Should hold a hell of a lot of wash solution. Certainly very thick and dense, very plush. Let me put this in front of there we go. So it should, all being well, be quite an experience for me. Like I said, I've never tried anything quite that big, so I'm excited to see what it does and how well it does it. But yeah, that's their mitt. The other thing within the bundle is their Humphrey the Camel drying towel. So a plush type drying towel. I know the rage at the minute is all for these twisted pile drying towels, you know, the like Clins of the world, things like that. But I am a big fan of a plush towel as well as a twisted towel as well. And I tend to keep both in my kit bag. Sometimes flip between the two. Bit of a flirt like that with certain products. But you can see with this, very, very deep pile, very plush. Size-wise, again, pretty darn huge. Should, well, I'd be confident saying this, will hold a hell of a lot of water. With these deeper ones, typically you want to wash them before going to first use. You tend to get a little bit of linting come off on the paint. It's no biggie. With a lot of towels, you tend to be advised to do that anyway. But all in all, I'm excited to see what these are going to offer as a package, see how they all work and what they do. But I expect great things. I expect good things from Monstershine because they're held in good regard in the industry. But we'll see, are these good enough to take their place in my kit bag? Time will tell. Hopefully be able to try these sooner rather than later. With all of these chemicals obviously worked through in an order, with tools they tend to get pretty close to the front of the queue quick because, you know, more chemicals than tools. So you've got that from Monstershine Car Care. Next up, I tell you, Wax Planet are crushing it with these new releases. They've got stuff really building the range out. What else am I looking for? There. They're getting dangerously close to having all the bits and bobs for a one manufacturer cleans, and I already love Wax Planet and Tony of Wax Planet for his range of waxes. I think they are truly about the best value for money waxes out there. There's a lot come close, in all fairness. Don't want to do you know, the other wax manufacturers a disservice, but Tony, I have to say, is absolutely crushing it. So we've got his new shampoo, Lava. I have seen nothing but good things. There is a great review on Hotchkiss Performance channel. Check Josh's channel out, it's a wonderful thing. And I know he absolutely loves this stuff. Pure shampoo, it's like £8 a bottle, it's ludicrously cheap. Smells like blue raspberry, the scent on it is delightful. Tony's new labels, absolutely crushing it. That's my fault. Put a bubble in there. Absolutely crushing it with these new labels, really, really nicely presented. And again, like I say, a label really sets me off on the right path as to what to expect. Talking of labels, got my Courage label. For those of you lucky enough to have a pot of Courage, obviously we did them in limited numbers, 24, I believe we did. But I and Josh from Hotchkiss Performance both have a pot, but mine was missing a label. So I said to Tony if he got one, and he'd already stuck it to a lid, so he had to send me the whole lid. That is a wonderful thing, a nice, real sentimental piece for the collection. So I've got to marry that up with its appropriate pot. This is, I believe, called Redress, now that he's getting to the point of launching it. So this is an interior dressing. It smells delightful. Again, I've seen nothing but good stuff, but I look forward to finding out myself. Everyone that watches the channel knows that I've already got my benchmark for interior dresses. So how will this stack up against that? It's going to have to be mighty good in order to dethrone the current king for me on that market, or at least on that sector of the market. So that I look forward to trying. And then wax. Who doesn't love wax? I love wax. So a few bits and bobs. I've got a Shield of Dreams. This one, in all fairness, I've done a borrow. It's not mine, but I'm keen to try it out. So it's his SiO2 quartz coating. Yeah, that's what it says. Quartz coating wax. So it's his top costing wax. Let's put it this way. It has, as you guys can see, it's already been used. It's been well scooped. But yeah, look forward to trying this one out, giving it a full and thorough go. And whilst I've got it, I'm going to try and put a little compilation of Tony's waxes together. This one smells like hot cinnamon. My good friend Simon, off of Detailing World, says that is the best smelling wax he has ever had the pleasure of sticking his nose in. So that says a lot for that man and his taste in wax scents. This is Refraction, albeit not the pot that it comes in. This, as a wax goes for me, scent-wise, naturally I've already had this open. I've already stuck my nose in it. Hell, I've already tried filming this one, but the lighting on it was terrible. Oh, it just smells so heavenly. The pour on it, dead smooth. You can see the swipe marks in it. Like I said, I've already had a go with this one, but I just need to get that one filmed properly. But that's like a toffee apple type of scent. It is a thing of absolute wonder. And then you have, do this properly. Managed to cross-thread a pot 3 times. There we go. Just having one of those moments. And then Storm. So dead stoked to add this to my collection. It's his anniversary edition. Does one of these every year. Bioshock, for example, I've had on the channel already. But look at that, absolutely gorgeous, flawless pour. Tony's always generous with his measures as well. Tries to fill them up as close to the top as is humanly possible, without being silly about it. The smell of bananas just coming out of this is absolutely fantastic. I do understand it's banana and pear, but the banana smell in it is the overwhelming one. It's the one that punches you right in the nostrils. Fantastic results again I've seen from this, but stoked to try it out. I'm excited to have it in my collection. I think now for me with Wax Planet waxes, God, I think I got virtually all of them. I absolutely love them, and every time Tony brings something new out, the only one I've not scooped up is his Christmas Wax Flake Pop. I'm not sure if any are available, but if they are and you do want to scoop one, look into that. They're all limited edition, limited individually numbered pots, so it looks a wonderful thing. But yeah, that is my Wax Planet haul, I think. Yeah, that's everything. Everything from Wax Planet coming up for 2018 so far. Next up, Shiny Garage. So since having Shiny Garage on the channel last, they found themselves a UK distributor in Jason off of Jay's Wax. Now I talked to Jason a lot. He's an absolute great guy, and this is a brilliant brand for him to have added to his shop, and I'd implore you all to have a try of the things I've tried so far. My particular favourite was their quick detailer called Mountain Dew. It is a fantastic quick detailer. Really can't stress that enough. It's a wonderful thing. But yeah, we've got a few other bits from Shiny Garage, and like I say, if you're interested, Jay's Wax is the place to get them. So we've got, again, the same quality labeling. I really did rave about this in the review last time. I love it for its simplicity. Some people see the sort of Porsche Le Mans colours, others see Herbie the Love Bug, both cool. But yeah, you got that wonderful branding, and they do it in black, silver and white. I mean, if like, I couldn't love it enough. I just think this colour change on it is absolutely tremendous. We have got a citrus pre-wash, a wet protector, extra dry, that's actually an upholstery shampoo, and a glass cleaner. It's got all the spray heads. They're in this melee somewhere, so it's got the appropriate spray heads on it. Citrus pre-wash, big bottle. It's got a spray head to go on this. I'm not sure whether this is dilutable. I love this as a feature. Everything's in Polish, with Shiny Garage being a Polish brand. And in a market where we've got people with no legal whatsoever, Shiny Garage have got it in Polish. Peel it open. It's got it there in Dutch, French, German, I think. But yeah, what have we got? Yeah, dilute 100 ml to a litre of warm water. Yeah, so wonderful thing. So this is not just a direct spray, because you go through a lot of product quick doing that. It can be diluted down as well. But yeah, stoked to try that. I've stuck my nose in that because it is concentrated. It's got the orange smell to it, but it's very pungent, very strong. The wet protector, so this is designed to be, again, as the name would suggest, so it's a product that comes right at the end, but one of those ease of use protector type of things. So the official manufacturer line on it is this, an innovative product which gives a surface hydrophobic properties and smoothness. Apply on wet paint right after washing. So yeah, protection top-up, things like this are brilliant for winter times, for when it is just too cold for a wax to cure. These are a godsend. And I know a lot of professional guys where time and resources are valuable. These are really, really well respected and well regarded. Scent-wise on this one, I've not stuck my nose in it. Like grapefruit scent, really nice, really pleasant, that one, very fresh. The other two bits and bobs, so we've got the extra dry. So what this is a fabric shampoo, but it's one that you'd apply to clean the upholstery or carpet, whatever it is, and then you leave it in and then vacuum out the dry remnants. So with this one, very, very clever. If you don't have a wet extractor, this will be the sort of product for you. Again, I had a whiff of this one, so let's do that on camera. Smells like a linen-y, fresh, washing-y type smell. So yeah, good. I like my carpet smelling like they've just been laundered. So that's a wonderful thing. I don't mean that sarcastically, it may have sounded like that. And then we've got the glass cleaner. I ain't smelling glass cleaner because they all smell like solventy alcohol. But yeah, hopefully good things with that. But yeah, we've got Shiny Garage coming up very, very soon. Like I say, if interested, Jay's Wax is the place to get them. Like I say, wonderful, wonderful products. I've enjoyed using them all so far. I should probably not do these at the same time. And I mean, I've got the option of cutting it, so let's try this. Sorted. Let's do it all that way. Next up, let's go this way. Mitchell and King. For those maybe that haven't heard of them, they're placed really as this top tier, high quality, lower volume, very exclusive type of brand. The prices on them, yes, they're a little bit higher than others. I'm going to find out if they're worth it. I already, because I'm a big fan of analogies, I've got the analogy of all analogies for these, and I'm going to save it for the review. Without even trying them, I feel from having a look at what they do, the way they're presented, the way they're put together, the way they're packaged, I get it. I understand sort of what John from Mitchell and King is doing and the way he's angling it and the way that he's selling it, and I think he's spot on. You guys will look to me to see, are they worth the price? I'll tell you when I review them, and I'll give you my thoughts, but from presentation alone, I get it. I get what he's doing. So we've got some winter-based products, pre-wash, snow foam, hydrophobic post-wash. So much the same as like with the Shiny Garage stuff, this goes onto a wet car. So this is your winter set, really. If you just want to give your car a refresh, you pre-wash your snow foam and you can add some protection. Really, really nice brown bottles. And I mean that like you don't see that so much anymore. It's almost a little bit old-fashioned brown. It's not glass, but like brown glass bottles. For me, they're almost of a time gone by, but I like that. It's not a touch. I don't recall seeing brown bottles with anything else, but as a small detail, I love it. Got their wax. So again, look at this, like for presentation. I'm going to put that there so you can see it. So a wonderful, wonderful thing with how this has been presented. Pore-wise, as you can see in there. Very smooth pour. Look forward to trying it. It's got a lemon scent to it, certainly very citrusy scent anyway. But yeah, very, very gorgeous on the presentation with this one. And you can see that's going to stand out on the shelf in amongst everything else. The other bits and bobs that he sent, and again, fantastic touch, but you can customize labels, personalized labels. So you've got these here and they've got my name on them. It's a wonderful thing. So Bavaria sealant and curing agent, and Pure, which is their pre-wax cleaner. Lovely little pump action spray tops here. Open and close. Okay, there. Open and closed. So again, really, really nicely presented. These smell a little bit more chemical based, which I don't mind for a sealant. You know, that's sort of the nature of them. But these used as a set, all in conjunction with one another. So these have got me super, super stoked to try Mitchell & King for the first time. The wax as well. Believe it or not, me, with all of my love of waxes, I'm actually a little bit more stoked to try these. There are some products really of almost legend at this point that are of this ilk, where it's you use the 3 in tandem, and some of them just aren't available anymore. So I'm super excited to see what Mitchell & King's effort will do. And I just love everything about the presentation. I think John has clearly got a vision. He's got a goal for what he wants to achieve, and I see it. And you know, I'm on board. But these I'll try very, very soon. These are going to get a winter run out naturally. They have to with the name, everything. So they'll likely get tried first. This a little bit after. But either way, it's a wonderful thing. So I'm stoked to try these, and I'll try them very, very soon. Haribo's the chocolate. Can't knock it, not going to wrap it on this one. The Haribo's, the chocolate, they came from this good man here, Nadeem of Simplewax. So Nadeem's one of the home brewers, very, very active on the homebrew scene. If you want to go on Automotive Moonshine, you will see the man is on there a lot. But yeah, he's just started to put everything together, labels, everything like that. I'm loving his work on the labels. So he put these together. He was very open, receptive to ideas, and I love the way they turned out. I think it's everything that his brand is really sort of angling for. So if you're going to name your brand Simplewax, everything needs to be clean and like that. It's non-fussy. It's very, very informative, everything that's there. The pour on this one, as you can see, very, very smooth pour, very oily to the touch. You can see that there's just no effort whatsoever to get the oils out of this one. And a really nice foamy banana type of scent with this one. He was kind enough as well. He sent to me, this is really just a sample of a development wax for him. I mean, look at that for a tiny little pour. How perfect is that? It's got no scent in it. Told me that, it's just kept it very, very natural. But this one he's advised me to use first. So I will, and I'll do that as quick as I possibly can. But yeah, we're going to get some Simplewax on the show, and I am super, super excited for it. If you want to support Nadeem, if you want to get on board with what he's selling, do, like I say, join the Automotive Moonshine pages and scoop one of these up. I'm going to have to super glue this down. Used all of my little mini tripods everywhere, so need to get a third tripod. Yeah, stay. So yeah, so that's Simplewax. Like I say, links, I've not said this yet, links will be below for everything, should you want to scoop some of this stuff up. But yeah, that's Simplewax. We'll get them on the show as quick as we can. Mitchell & King mug, forgot to mention it. Another one from the homebrew world. So this is actually a pot of wax called Luster. I believe this isn't far off from going into proper production. So this was sent down to me by Jamie, one of my guys from Team TBD. So you can see it's been scooped already. A little bit of finger fudging, nothing bad. But this is from Revive My Ride. So this is Martin's brand. But yeah, this is little, I believe it's an all natural wax. Poorly informed on this one. I'll get everything together properly for the review. But yeah, Jamie's told me to expect good things from this. So I'm excited and stoked to see what this is going to do. And then I believe this is going into the Revive My Ride lineup soon-ish, if not already. But definitely for 2018. So, you know, in relation to that. It's all going to fit in nicely, but that is Luster from Revive My Right. Next up, Diablo. This is from Infinity Wax. This is one of their new ones. I picked this up during the Black Friday sales. It is, I want to say it's unscented. It just smells very, very chemically. So it is their new wax, and I love what they're doing with the labels. So they're making some nice changes. I believe Michael from Infinity Wax, he was saying on one of his groups, smart, really, really nicely put together labels. Silver typeface on black, looks really, really nice. The red pops off against that. This one, the only thing I would say, and that's a little bit of sweating on it just from being sat on the side, not the cleanest pour I've ever seen. I know Michael was incredibly busy for Black Friday and he had a massive volume of orders, something like 1,400 orders or so. But yeah, it just shows a little bit in the pour on that one how busy the man was. But the pour for me will not affect how it works. So we're going to see how it does perform as soon as I possibly can get this tried. But as you can see, the queue's pretty long. So we'll get that done as soon as possible. Next up, mystery products. I'm not sure if these were sent mystery on purpose. Not sure at all. It came in an envelope. The envelope had a label. On the label it says, "Hi Luke of Tranquility Based Detailing. A few products here for you to use and test for your YouTube channel. Thank you, gratefully received. They are products not yet released or available. Okay. Please note PP required for each product," which is good. Advice in terms of personal protective equipment is always a smart thing to do. We have citrus pre-cleaner. It's going to drive me mad throughout this video. Better planning on this one. So we have, what do we have? Snow foam, shampoo and citrus pre-cleaner. Shampoo dilution ratios, it says in here, use 5 ml to a 20 litre bucket. That is some dilution ratio. In Leicester, the water is hard. I don't think that's quite going to work, but I'll try it just the same. And if it does, it's mightily impressive, but I'm probably going to need to ramp that up a tiny bit. But we shall see. It's got all the information as you need for like the legal side of things. But yeah, I'm just void of a brand. I don't know who sent them. Do you want to volunteer? Whoever's watching this, can anyone tell me where these came from? Maybe the person doesn't want me to know, which is fine. It went well for Wax 110, the whole mystery wax saga. But who knows what the deal is with these. But yeah, we've got the 3 products here. I'm yet to unbag them. I feel rude for having not done that. Let's sniff the shampoo. If one of these is going to smell nice, it should be the shampoo. This thing is thick. Scent-wise, didn't mean to do that. Not entirely sure. Do not get shampoo up your nose. Can't imagine that's pleasant to do. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure what they are. But I will get them used as soon as is possible, and hopefully then one day find out just who it was that sent them and if they're any good. So yeah, also coming up in 2018, more mystery products from someone, who knows. Next up, Britemax. Now, I put these actually on Instagram a little while ago. I tried this the other day, and much the same as the Wax Planet offering, where the filming was pants because the lighting was pants, this suffered the same problem. Cursed winter lighting. So few new bits from Britemax, but I thought I'd drop them in here because it's all coming up in 2018. So we've got their new and improved extreme elements. The texture of this is notably different to the existing version. I tried it, I liked it, but I'll put a proper review together for that. But yeah, good stuff. I did enjoy using this. The other bits and bobs in here, so a couple really interesting sounding products which are going to work in conjunction with this. So we've got Virtue, which is a SiO2 high gloss primer polish. So designed to start off or prep your paintwork for the coating stage. Obviously you want the paintwork right, so this is sort of, how many times is that now? Just do like a drinking game. How many times does this fall over in an episode? Definitely not using this suction cup again. You live and learn. So yeah, this is a primer for that. You can use by machine, by hand. I'm sure by machine is going to give you the best possible results. So you've got that there, Virtue. Remax is their spray sealant, so hydrophobic spray sealant, as you can see. So typically, you're going to prep, coat, bosh some of that on there just whilst it cures and goes through its curing run. It tells you in here, leaves paint, chrome, plastics and glass extremely hydrophobic for up to 6 months. So it can be used as a standalone product or as an enhancer to previously applied ceramic coating. So that one, again, white clear fluid. Again, sign of a good product, something like this. There's some very, very ropey quick detailers out there where someone's just bashed in some SiO2 and hope that works. It doesn't. You end up with it all like sat at the bottom. This has been sat on my shelf since it turned up, which is probably in October. I've not had the weather to use the coating, so I've not used these. And this is fresh as a daisy. There's no separation. There's no bits floating in that. And I'd expect that from Britemax. They're a company that don't do things half-arsed. They do things well. So you've got that and the extreme elements. Like I say, already tried it, good stuff. If you do want to scoop a bottle up, do. I'm going to do a better review of that, a thorough review. I'm going to do a review where the footage isn't pants soon. The other bits and bobs, so actual coatings from Britemax. So it's an exciting new step for them that they've stepped into the coatings market. You've got this one here, which is their amethyst quartz. So they do 2 paint sealants. So they do amethyst and igneous. The amethyst is aimed more at people like me, your hobbyist detailer, the guy who maybe does not have full access to all of the tools and conditions that a professional would do. So you've got the amethyst, which is, like I say, aimed for people like me, and then the igneous is more their professional side of things, where a lot more care and attention is required. Now, don't get me wrong, you can't just go bashing this around, you know, hide behind the fact it's maybe a little bit more user-friendly. Coatings still take time to get right. Don't rush it, don't be a fool, and this will reap magnificent rewards. I'm confident that much at least. You've got that there, comes with the applicator block and cloths and everything you need. And then they've got their trim restorer. So my plan for this one, so this is designed just to darken and restore and protect the trim of your car. This one's named Obsidian. The bottle is awesome, like this glass bottle, but it's smoked black glass. It is a fantastic thing. Talking to small details that I love, I absolutely love that. This is going to be used, and I've got grand plans for this. So the video is basically going to be a restoration of the front of my car. So if you have a look at the front of my car, you've got the 2 kidney grills. They need sorting. And then behind the kidney grills, you see all of the black plastic work just on the inside of the engine where all of this gunk and crap comes through. So they're all going to get restored with that. And I think it's going to give the front of my car a real lift that is 15 years old. It needs it. So I'm going to get that done on those. Yeah, brilliant and exciting things from Britemax. I've enjoyed pretty much everything I've tried from them to date, and I'm sure these are going to be up to their usual high standards, but how will I fare once I try them? I shall do them as quick as I can. I will get round to them. But again, coming in 2018, it's a little bit of a Britemax haul, so that's exciting. Check this one out. This is just a full moment of jam raggery. Making up terms now. Solution Finish. Chris from Solution Finish, he just seems the most awesome guy. You know, there's me, little old me, sat in Leicester, and there's this cool, awesome guy. He's got the sort of face that... It's driving me mad at this point. Chris has got that sort of face where you just know that he's got a really cool story. I mean, look him up, Chris West, the guy from Solution Finish. He has a big, crazy, grizzly beard. He just looks like one of life's good guys. So Chris does Solution Finish, and Solution Finish is a trim restorer, and he put together this pro kit. He did a giveaway. Looked out on this one. It had a bit of everything in it, and I've taken out, because it has some like 1 ounce samples, and I've sent those out to Team TBD for reviews. You have got their Solution Finish Black, Fusion Grey. Now, Chris told me when this turned up, the first bottle of this in the UK, that was contested, but I'm taking the win anyway. So someone else said maybe, maybe not. First in the UK. I'm claiming it. It's got swabs for application. It has got sponges aplenty. It has gloves. It has prep stuff. It's got tips and gloves and all sorts. It's got everything in here that you need. It's a wonderful, fantastic thing. As a pro kit goes, absolutely stoked and blown away when this turned up. I just was not expecting this craziness. So much of everything. But yes, Solution Finish. It's like I say, it's a trim restorer. It's, you know, colours plastics back to the way they used to look. I hear brilliant things for them as a brand and what they do. I love, and like I say, have a look into them as a brand. Chris just seems to be, as a lot of these brand owners do, but it's nice to see, just inherently passionate about what he does and his brand and, you know, his direction, everything about it. Just for me, it's the sort of company that shows you, you know, they're to be dealt with and the one that you really should want to deal with. But yeah, how jammy was that? I managed to win this whole bloody pro kit. Bored of that guy now. But yeah, absolutely blown away and stoked when this turned up. And I just can't wait to try it. And like I say, I hear great things for Solution Finish, and I will find out myself soon enough. But yeah, jammy. And lastly, like I said, I can't unbox all of this on camera. I'd be sat here for too long. So hopefully you guys understand, but I had to keep one as a token piece. Now, this for me, and I wanted to keep it as a token piece because when the unboxings were a thing, when I was doing them often, and if you guys want to see more of these, let me know below. I'm happy to get back on board with unboxings. One of the ones that always stood out to me was from OCD Wax. Everything about the presentation, the detail, before you've even tried the product, everything was so well put together. And OCD Waxes, they took a bit of a hiatus, and we all need to do that from time to time. You step away from the scene, you recharge your batteries, and you come back stronger. And they've done that. They've launched just recently a wax called Nova Glow. Looks immense. But they came back, they arrived, they hit the scene back with this, which is their Halloween wax. And I wanted this to be the one. So let me show you on here. This is the detail to which the man goes to. Look how neat this is. This is wrapping paper. Like, you know, it's so perfect. It's almost a shame to open it, but I'm going to anyway. So, with OCD Waxes, and like I say, love everything they do. And I've raved about Nebula, I've raved about Alien 51. I just welcome them back. I'm stoked that they're back. And like I say, this, take that one out of the way. So you got here, look. So again, Halloween waxes. I could take a ruler out and measure if that is level to the top of that box. And I bet it bloody would be. Like, such is Matt's dedication to these things being right. Wish I knew that I needed scissors, but it's just tape. We can make our way through this. Yeah, man. You guys can do this with me. check this out. How neat those packing peanuts are. I mean, like, the guys individually lined them up. If this does not give you confidence as to the thing being in here as being an awesome, awesome product, I don't know what will. I mean, like, this has just got a level of detail and organization that I think brands should strive for. Now, I know that they're on different paths, and I don't compare them to do anyone a disservice because they're on massively different volumes. I get that. But when you look at, say, that pot of Diablo from Infinity Wax, the pour on it, not perfect. For me, it still doesn't diminish the wax within. You know, I'm still going to use that. But there's something to be said for this level of presentation as well. Look, perfect, absolutely perfect. But yeah, that's it's something for me. It's just an added extra part of the journey of the theatre of it all. Got this here, just going to slide that out from there. And then you've got this here. So we're wrapped and we're packed and we're bubble wrapped. And hell, look, he's even folded this neat. The guy he just knows. This guy knows detail. I almost feel bad in wrapping them. I mean, not bad. I'm still going to wrap it, but look at this. It is just amazing. So look at that. Look, you've got the sticker. These are like blood splats. I mean, they've been. That's all been done by hand. Like that. That's not in the glass. That's all done on the top. You got your label on the bottom. Always nice and neat. And together, first peek. That. So this is all part of the design naturally, like this extra bits and bobs on the top. So like blood splats again, I guess. I don't like, you got to finger fudge them. It's like it's necessary. I'm gonna do it over here. So look at that, oils up beautifully. So it's got that apple scent to it. Very, very gorgeous scent on it. Subtle, I have to say. Like the last two, Nebula and Alien, were very punchy on the scent. So this one is just more of a subtle scent. So I believe it's like a candy apple. What's the word I'm after? Toffee apple type of thing. But yeah, this is glorious in every way. This is every bit of detail that I want from my waxes. And Matt from OCD, like I say, he gets it and he nails it every bloody time. So that's it. That's 2018. That's what's coming up. That's your preview. That is a shed load of products, and I will work and strive to get through them as fast as is humanly possible. But it's going to take me some time. So that's me till spring, I think. It's got to be, really. One filming day per week, all of this. I've got to be good till springtime. But yeah, what are you looking forward to most? Let me know in the comments below. Questions, comments, queries, any of it, ask below and I'll do my best to answer it. I hope you're as stoked about 2018 as I am. If you're not, sort yourself out. Be excited. It's a new year. Everything is like, off you go again. It's a wonderful thing. That's everything. Next video is going to be Christmas Eve. Not entirely sure it's going to be in that one, but we'll try and make it entertaining just the same. Hell, it might just be an episode of Card Magic. I know Dave wants that massively, but we shall see. But if I don't see you until after, have a very Merry Christmas. Have a prosperous New Year. Eat lots, drink sensibly, be merry, and have a great day. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.